First off, when choosing a motherboard, the number one thing to consider is chipset. With so many chipsets flying around such as Z77, Z87, Z97, Z170, and many more, you have to find the chipset that is compatible with your CPU. Say I bought a brand spanking new Skylake LGA 1151 CPU. Well then, I have 5 chipsets to choose from. I have B150, B110, B170, H110, H150, H170, and Z170. So now that you've got the number one thing down, now you can move on to what type of said chipset you want. Now I can't just say Skylake and go buy the cheapest LGA 1151 board out there, because I would be losing a lot of features. Say if I didn't buy a Z series board, I wouldn't be able to overclock. So if I just got my brand new 6700K Kraken X62 cooler, but I got an H110 motherboard, then I can't take advantage of that chip's overclocking ability, especially with that cooler. So me, being me, I'm going to buy something like a Z170 Crate Gaming 3X, Gaming G1, all of those are Z170 boards. So I can overclock my processor. Now if you bought a lower end processor and you don't plan on doing any overclocking, then I can easily recommend H110, H150, B110, B150, so forth and so forth. Because those motherboards tend to go cheap, B110 starting at around $110, but on the B series, or the H series, excuse me, you only get 2 memory slots, whereas on the B series you get 4. So on H110 and H170, you will have the opportunity for 2 sticks of dual channel memory up to 32 gigabytes, and on H110 or H170, or H150 or B150, B series is compatible with 4 sticks of RAM. That's what I'm trying to say here. I'm rambling a little bit, probably cut that out. So the B series, B110, B50, B whatever it be, good pun, those support 4 DIMMs of memory. So you can have a maximum of 64 gigs of memory in dual channel. That is important to some people, not so important to others. Most of the B series are ATX size. You might get them in MATX, but you find a lot more of the H series in smaller form factors such as MATX. You can find ATX, but I mean they're a little bit more expensive, and if you want small form factor, you tend to buy a little bit less. That's just my logic. You may want to build the highest end system you can, but I'm not going to go into that in this video. So now that you've got those 2 things down, which chipset to buy for what, and which chipset to buy altogether, or which chipsets you can buy, let's move into aesthetics. Now aesthetics are extremely important to some people, me being one of them. I wanted a black and white motherboard. I just bought a white graphics card that hasn't come in yet, and I thought it would have come in by today. That's why there's not being a video about it. But now aesthetics can be some of the most important things and can be the deciding factor for others. Or you could have been like me and decided the entire color scheme of the PC on the one motherboard you had to buy, because that was the first part of my PC that I bought. So aesthetics. You have black and red, black and gold. You have white. You have black and white, which is pretty common among the Asus boards, the Z170A, Z170 Deluxe motherboards such as that. And once you have the aesthetics down, then you're ready to buy. And make sure that it's from a reputable brand. You never want to buy a motherboard that's from a not so reputable brand or one you've never heard of. You want to make sure it's got good VRM. You want to read reviews. You want to watch reviews on YouTube. You want to make sure that the motherboard you're buying is the one that you want to buy. So thank you for checking out this video. If this was helpful in any way, please leave me a like, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell next to the subscribe button. It really helps me out to make sure you guys are still watching the content and still enjoying the content that I put out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.